locked in the trunk of his personal vehicle at his home was stolen sometime during the overnight hours. The employee promptly reported the theft to his employer, and the employer notified the police and the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, as is required to do with the license to have this piece of equipment. We've been working closely with the state police and the FBI to try to track down where this piece of equipment is. We've interviewed the employee, pulled some video from areas where we believe that persons who took this device might have been earlier this morning, but as of right now we have not located the piece of equipment.
What more can you tell us about this piece of equipment, and from your knowledge, what does it do?
It's a piece of equipment with radiation properties that is used to measure soil density at construction sites. The reason that we're so concerned from a law enforcement angle is that if this piece of equipment is manipulated a certain way, it could cause a danger to the public.
The video we just saw that Av sent us, that we believe this guy also took a debit card and went to a nearby kiosk. What can you tell us about that video, which you're helping put out to the public today?
Sure. The employee also reported that when this piece of equipment was stolen from his car, that his identification and a debit card was also stolen. We followed up with the banks to find out where this person or persons that broke into the car this morning may have used that debit card. We did track down 2 locations this morning where we believe the debit card may have been fraudulently used, and we were able to secure video for one of them, which was the Walgreens at 1000 Park Avenue.
So again, you said this is a state, federal. I mean, again, all the different agencies that you guys are working with now. It's a very
sure. The state police has certain expertise and certain pieces of equipment that they can bring into the city that can detect where a piece of equipment like this might be located, and the FBI can of course provide additional resources on the potential of what this piece of equipment could do if it was turned into the wrong hands.
So again, this was at his own private residency. His car was broken in.
That's correct.
Because it does contain 2 elements of radioactive material, is there a concern in what might it be as to the potential of making a dirty bomb?
So we did consult with the state police and the FBI on that. The concern wasn't so much that it was turned into a dirty bomb, but if this piece of equipment was broken open and exposed to contents, if those contents were left someplace in the public, over the long term, it could pose a hazard to people.
Now, and you were saying, I heard you before, the NRC, when any radioactive material is stolen, that it automatically is put out by the NRC?
Sure. The person who holds the license needs to make a notification to the NRC within a very short window to let them know that the piece of equipment is no longer in their hands.
Now, the other, do you think because they went to such great lengths to cut through a chain to grab this particular device, do you think they were targeting that device specifically?
We're exploring all possibilities right now. There's a possibility that the employee's trunk was inadvertently left open. There's a possibility that the car may have been left unlocked. We're just not sure right now.
And what should someone do if we're going to put the pictures out of this yellow object? What should someone in the public do if they happen to spot and notice this device? Is it safe for them to pick it up, or just what should they do?
No, we ask that they leave it be, stay a safe distance away, and call 911. The piece of equipment is in a large yellow box by itself. It doesn't necessarily pose a hazard to the public. But like we said, if this piece of equipment is manipulated, then it could be a danger.
Was this a basic car break-in, or had there been other methods that the employee was supposed to and secured it more?
We're not sure what his requirements are right now to have the device in his trunk. The chain that it was secured with was not that robust. So, we're hearing so much that the chain was there to keep the device from rolling around in the trunk of the car, not so much